Good morning. It is 5:07 and I'm getting ready to leave here in just a couple minutes. Change of plans. I'm going down the Arkansas side today. The distance is about the same, going from Greenville, Mississippi to Vicksburg, Mississippi. However, on the Arkansas side, it's a safer road. It's also a U.S. route, US 65, I believe, but a rather large shoulder. So that's as opposed to going down Route 1 or 61 on the Mississippi side, which has almost no shoulder. Plus, I believe the traffic is heavier on this side. So Arkansas it is, and 93 miles. Might be another hot one. We'll see. Taking no chances. Starting early. Hopefully ending early. Talk to you later.
We need to move what?
Nothing. That's good.
So, what I forget yesterday?
To take your picture.
No, I got my picture.
Yeah.
But what I forget in the video?
Oh.
0 bicyclists.
Zero.
River otters. Mitch nagged me all day about that.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It is the end of day 21. Right?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Wow, you don't know.
Just get up and load the car and follow where you're at. That's
Pretty
what
sure
I do.
it's day 21. Today is Tuesday, right?
It is Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Let me check my book, my notebook, my handy dandy
You know what?
notebook.
We need to do prep work before we do these videos. That's brutal.
It is
We're
brutal.
losing track of our days. Everyone else at home knows what day it is because it's labeled.
Yes. Yes. Oh wait, that's Memphis.
You know, time's a ticking.
I know.
We're losing
Today is
thousands
day
of audience members by the second.
21.
Today's
it is day 21. No, I think they like our banter back and forth. You know, that even happens sometimes on Saturday night worship. The banter back and forth.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had banter back and forth in the car earlier.
No, there was not more banter.
That doesn't qualify as banter.
No.
What's that called? Anyway, the day went really well. Started in Greenville, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started like at 5:20 something. It still was dark. Should have waited, but it was okay. Got to cross the relatively new bridge into Arkansas.
Bridge.
Nice bridge. You'll see pictures of it in this clip. It's the 19th time I crossed the Mississippi, and I just got done crossing the Mississippi for the 20th time. No. 20 and 21.
20, yeah.
20 and 21.
21 was in a car. That doesn't really count.
Yeah, but I had no choice because it's an interstate.
Well, that is true.
So we count that.
Okay.
Days are off great. Decent weather. I was making great time. The wind was not against me.
Mm-hmm.
There was a wispiness of clouds. And like as long as the sun doesn't come out, I'll be fine. There's a couple times the sun came out full blast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can do this if the sun stays out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was 85 degrees at 8 a.m.
Oh, my shirt was soaked before I got out of the parking lot. It was so humid. So humid. The heat wasn't terrible, but the humidity was awful. So it stayed relatively cloudy for most of the day. And then towards the end of the day, it got really cloudy. Like,
some sprinkles here and there.
I looked at the radar a couple times because I thought yesterday was wide open. Today, we took the Arkansas side today. So flat and straight.
And
It's
nothing.
unbelievable. And then there's nothing.
Nothing.
I'm the tallest thing for miles around.
And you think there's a town because it says there's a town. There's not a town.
There's not a town.
No, there's a white spot.
There's a green sign that says the name of the town that's supposed to be there, but then there's no town.
Yeah. I mean, a gas station, it was like 30 miles. Yeah. There was no place to stop.
It's really weird to ride your bicycle knowing you're the tallest thing for miles around. It's weird.
Yeah.
So we stopped and ate lunch somewhere.
Well, because there really was no place to stop, this was like breakfast, 9:45. We stopped at Louisiana State Cotton Museum.
Oh, the Cotton Museum. Yes.
Yes, they had a picnic table and shelter. So
yes,
people
looked at us weird because like, what are you doing here?
We're just doing a picnic. Yeah.
We're just trying to find a place to eat. That's it.
Yep.
After that, it got cloudier and cloudier and cloudier, and then it started to rain. Didn't mind the rain. It was humid. I'm like, please rain. I just don't want thunderstorms. Just please rain, cool things off. And so it did. It rained. And I rode in the rain for 10, 15 miles. It didn't downpour, just nice, steady rain. No worries. And then it stopped raining. I'm thinking, oh man, if the sun comes out, it's going to be brutal. The sun didn't come out. It stayed cloudy. I'm like, all right, this is good. So Kim was like, I'm just going to go ahead. So she went ahead to this fantastic bar and grill that was nationally acclaimed. What was it? Google rating.
No, it was World Bar and Grill.
World Bar and Grill. Google rating of
4.4.
4.4. I should put a picture of it in this clip. Maybe I will. I don't want to get in trouble, but you got to see the standards here just are different.
Yeah.
So she went ahead to that, and I'm like 7 miles away. I'm out of energy. Okay, just get there. And about 4 miles away, all of a sudden, boom, lightning, out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't raining. It was a little cloudy. All of a sudden, lightning, thunder, scared the you-know-what out of me. And then it started pouring. It's like it came out of nowhere. Well, the rule was if Kim hears thunder, she comes and gets me. Well, if she didn't hear that, then I'm in trouble. Because I'm thinking, I don't need to call her to tell her to come get me. So I'm counting the seconds. I'm still riding. It's pouring down. Kim finally shows up. I'm
probably driving too fast with the downpour.
I don't know.
You stopped kind of in the middle of the road.
She stops in the middle of the road. She doesn't pull over. She stops in the middle of the road. I don't care. I'm soaked. I'm getting my bike up on the rack. I mean, I'm like 3 miles from the end.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, that was a fiasco.
Yeah.
And then it poured down more, and Kim's driving. She loves to drive in the rain. It's one of her favorite things to do.
It's terrifying.
And scares
the water was
crud out of me, her driving in the rain. So that was our van conversation. That does not qualify as a banter, correct?
correct.
Correct.
Banters are fun.
Yeah, banters are fun.
This was not.
The conversation of band was not fun.
No.
It was not fun.
No.
Apologies were had, given, and accepted.
Yes.
Appreciate that, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So overall, the day was decent, considering what we're up against in the next few days.
Yeah.
So that was, I think, 93 miles today. I'll check to make sure.
Uh-huh.
And then tomorrow is from Vicksburg, Mississippi to Natchez, Mississippi. And I have to look to see if I'm taking the Mississippi side or Louisiana side.
And we're staying at a Howard Johnson. I didn't even know they had those left.
Yeah, there's Howard Johnson's around still.
Yeah.
They used to be like the real big thing to stay at.
Well, yeah. They eat at. They had restaurants.
Did they really?
Yes.
I don't remember that. That must have been before my time.
Yeah. They had cherry cokes. They made like cherry coke with the syrup. And, yeah.
I don't.
You know, back in the 70s, that's a big deal.
Okay. I barely remember the 70s. and
Such a baby.
not for the same reason that a lot of people came in the 70s.
Correct. That is
Correct.
true.
So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a shorter day. It's supposed to be 70 miles. I got to recheck my route, but I think it's going to be 70 miles. I'm still going to get up early. I saw some forecasts that say the next 3 days are supposed to be in the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
That's just regular temperature. That's not real fuel. I don't know what the real fuel is supposed to be.
Well, it doesn't
My
matter.
brother says it's supposed to be like the 120s, the real fuels in Texas. That's ridiculous.
Texas. We're not in Texas.
We're not in Texas. We're in Louisiana.
Right.
That's right.
We're in Mississippi.
He doesn't know his geography very well. It's pretty funny though. So that's tomorrow. And anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. So that's it. So now we've got to go on to the next segment.
Yes. Extinguished living beings on the gravel pavement.
What do you think about that, Mitch? Kind of embarrassing, isn't it? All right, bye. See you later. Bye. It is that time of day again. The world-renowned, the nationally syndicated, and the locally revered segment. What was that dead thing? And once again, we've lost some attention from our audience. Some people don't care. But I know some of you do. Right, Mitch? Right. So don't forget this time, 0 bicyclists, 0 river otters. Okay, Mitch? Stop pestering me. We made it again another day safely. Do you know why? Because road safety is my #1 priority. And it's Kim's too. Right, Kim?
Yes, it is.
Road safety is important, especially when there's lightning in the sky. It is important to get out from the outside and into the inside. There's lightning in the sky. The other thing about road safety is the size of the shoulder on the road. Made a great decision today. Took the Arkansas side, big shoulder almost the whole way. Wouldn't have had that on the Mississippi side. So, dead things. An unexpected, I should say loser, not winner. An unexpected loser today, the skunk. Found 3 skunks today. And you all remember, what's more dangerous than a dead skunk? Remember, Kim?
A live skunk.
A live skunk. Why?
Because they can make you stink.
Because dead skunks stink, but live skunks can make you stink. Found 3 skunks. 2 birds and 2 coons, so they're keeping pace with each other. One was a blue jay of the birds. 2 possums, I think. I don't know. I don't stick around and see. They're really good at faking it. A frog and a snake. Snake made another appearance. Frog. By the way, how much of an animal has to be on the road before it counts as a dead thing? I have debated this the whole trip. And I've never really brought it up because it's kind of grotesque. But what percent of a dead thing has to be on the road to count as a dead thing? You have an answer to that, Kim?
No, I have no idea.
I mean, I have seen a wing. If you see a wing, does that count as a dead bird? See, I don't think so. So I don't do that. I've seen a tail, a foot and a tail. Does that count as a dead thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. So it's kind of subjective. So I'm just putting that out there for those of you who are wondering. Because there's things I see, you bicyclists know what I'm talking about. You really don't want to analyze what you're looking at. You really don't. Alright, I'm back. I know that was fast for you, but not for me. I had to delete some things off. The camera's getting full. Yesterday, we didn't have the camera charged. Today, we got too much information on the camera. We are such noobs. Are we noobs or what?
Yeah.
We're noobs.
You know.
Alright, so I gave you the stats already for what we found today. Skunks were the big losers today. I will put the totals up. The coons and the birds continue to battle it out. Now remember, there's two different reasons for this. The two coons and the birds. The birds are about a lack of evolving mass transit system. If you don't know that, there's a whole episode I did on that. And then of course the coons, they really struggle with OCD when it comes to cleaning their food. So they have to cross the road to get to the water source. So they really struggle with that. So the totals are on my left, right there. I hope I have enough room. Mitch isn't in the way, and continue to keep tallies on that. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all I had as far as that goes. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think it was probably a mediocre day. I think Tennessee's still the best state when it comes to road safety. Remember, kids, road safety. That's the point of all of this, is road safety. Wear your helmets, wear bright colors. Don't ride in thunderstorms. Stay hydrated. Look both ways when you cross. Road safety. And so yeah. All right. I will see you later. I don't know. Do I have another segment coming up? No, I got to think about that. All right. Later. Deep mathematical thought of the day. How can you tell how far away a given lightning strike is? Here's the answer. Can you be paying attention?
Yes.
If you count the number of seconds between the flash of lightning and the sound of thunder, and then divide by 5, you'll get the distance in miles to the lightning. So 5 seconds equals 1 mile. If you see lightning and you count 15 seconds, that equals the lightning being 3 miles away. If it's 0 seconds, that means the lightning is very close, and your SAD needs to come pick you up right now. This has been the deep mathematical thought of a bicyclist today. Okay, Kim?
Okay.